Hi, I'm Sherry from Homeschooling on a Wing and a Prayer blog. Alrighty, folks, let's talk grammar. Yay! Alright, I've already discussed the LLATL, the Winston grammar, and that kind of thing. But I thought I would show you a few extra things we're doing for our grammar, and I wanted to highlight the spelling again. I do have a video, let me move this over. I do have a video talking about the spelling power. I will link that down below in the description box if you're interested. I just wanted to cover this briefly. You will need the teacher's guide. This covers basically all your children all the way through adulthood. So if you know somebody who's terrible at spelling, they might want to give this a try. It's a very short program to do every day. It'll be a little more complicated with more than one child, but you know, I feel that you could do it, ladies. Come on, we're used to running a circus, aren't we? You do need some type of record book. We use the Spelling Powers actual books because it just makes life easier, but you could use just a composition book or a notebook with some loose leaf paper in it. The reason why I choose this twofold. One, it's under $5. Two, it already has all of these like checklists and things that they're supposed to do every day when they do their spelling, and it gets really old either writing it in their notebook for them or having them do it. It's just easy peasy, quick. Also, they have a section here where they can write down any spelling rules or anything you're discussing, and then they go ahead and put that in, and then they can write sentences here. In the back, it does have the recall section. I just keep a tab there for my son and just tell him to go back there when the time comes. And there's also the end of level test in here. There's not the extra worksheets and things that you would use to help further their spelling practice. You will need to make copies from the actual guide for that, but I thought I'd just show you that real fast. Loving spelling program. It's one of the few that actually work with my son who does struggle with dyslexia. And you don't even have to have dyslexia to not be doing well with spelling. It's a hard thing, actually, especially since the English language takes its words from like every single language out there. Okay, so I talked about this everything you need to ace the English language arts in one big fat notebook before. I showed you that in my haul. This is by BrainQuest. It does say for middle school, but look, folks, high schoolers, adults, we can use these. This will be mostly, it says a study guide here, but this will be mostly for just like reference when we need it. Again, what I like about this is very colorful. It looks like somebody came in and doodled in a notebook. It takes you through everything. Okay, so Unit 2. So we're going to read through the ones where I feel like he needs some help or we haven't discussed yet. Then we'll read through, and at the end you have check your knowledge, and I'll just have him write on a piece of paper the answers. Obviously, he's not going to be allowed to write in this book. But we can refer to this. I can go a little more in depth in the areas that he needs help. And I think this was under like $10 through Amazon, so check it out. All right. Now, back in the day when my second daughter, who graduated, I believe, in 2012, I think maybe freshman, sophomore year, she was doing a program. I cannot recall what writing program it was. It might be the one down at my feet. I have to look into it. I know, come on, I've got cobwebs here. It's been a while. This is what was required. The Handbook of Grammar and Composition by ABeka. They do have, obviously, a more updated version out. I'm not going to go buy something like that when I don't need to for our final student. This is purely reference, so between this one and this one, we should be fine on making sure we hit all the latest and greatest. If not, there's always the internet now. But this will take you through different areas of, sections like mechanics and composition and stuff like that. So this is used purely as a reference guide for your writing and grammar. So we'll use that. And this one here, the Blue Book of Grammar and Punctuation, was the main part that they worked through. It has reproducible quizzes, and it's like let me find a section here. Oh, of course. Okay, so grammar. You just read through the sections. It gives you examples and rules, and then at the end, in the back, there are quizzes. Well, my daughter did work on some of these, so if I decide he needs to do some of the things in here that he's a little weak on, I'll probably have to just type up the quiz because she wrote in a few of them, or copy off one if it's clean. I was going to buy him the new one. Go to Amazon, people, and read those reviews, because I'm telling you right now, a lot of people do not like the latest and greatest edition. I can't remember the reason, but I'm telling you, this one came up as a much better choice, and so I'm like, you know what, I'm keeping it. So look for the 10th edition if you want to go this route. Apparently this is good. The new one, not so much. So that's another little add-on that we can tack onto his grammar. Now this one is the newest addition to our group of goodies. I did not show this in a haul because I literally just got it a few days ago. I've seen a lot of people talk about this over the years, and lately a few people had really gone into talking about it, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to bite the bullet on 2 conditions. 1, if I can find a used one that's in good condition, and 2, if I can get it for $15 or less, postage paid. As luck would have it, I found it in excellent condition for $10, postage paid. Sweet! So, this is for the junior high school. It has capitalization, punctuation, grammar, and other concepts in daily sentence combining. Yes, he's getting all of that in these type of things and in the LLATL, but I don't always do the LLATL, all the pages. We just kind of pick and choose. So I thought, you know what, this is something he literally could do every day, and it takes less than 15 minutes. Let me show you. So here's day 47. They have to capitalize the sentence. They have to get the proper punctuation. They have to know the parts of speech. Again, here, the agreement, verb agreement, and then combining your sentence. A lot of people can't combine sentences, so this is a great one. Now, we do have IEW. I haven't decided yet if we're going to go back to that for his writing program, but he has great ways of combining sentences in that program. Anyway, writing is still up in the air, but I finally nailed the grammar. I think with everything we have going, he should finally have a good, solid foundation for it. He is dyslexic. I need to point that out again, and so we're a little bit behind. It takes a lot longer. For some reason, dyslexics have a hard time with the capitalization, the punctuation. So hopefully this will be the magic little grammar book here for him. And again, I got it for $10. So can't beat that. All right, that's what we're going to be doing for our grammar, along with the Winston grammar, where you take the cards and you basically diagram the sentences. But this is just something a little bit different on that. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I will link the video for the spelling power and anything else that's important here in the description box. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I have more videos coming out. Yeah, that's all I have to say, people. I'll look for some more. I'll get the writing one done when I figure it out. I am going to be doing a few other videos here. I've got some planner, another one. I can't stop here. Another goodies haul for school, that kind of a thing. So, all right, until next time, folks, take care.